It was it just went black. I don't know. What did it say on y'all end? You skirmed? You told her to stop tapping. Oh, you said, oh, what's up, Red? I don't know what happened, but when it just kicked me out. So I was like, I don't know. I got spooked because there was nothing there on the screen. It was just, my phone's not dead. My phone's on like 95%. I still have it charged right now. And it just kicked me back to the For You page. And I was, and then I had my head down. And when I looked up, it was just regular For You. I was like, what the fuck is this? So I just came back in. I don't know. It said discontinued. It didn't say anything on my end. There was nothing. It said she blocked me. Did it? Okay, on my side, it just brought me to the For You page. It didn't say Violet. It didn't say nothing. It just brought me back to the For You page like I was scrolling. So when I looked up, I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't know. Cowboy Hats in the chat said disconnected for you. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But tap the screen. Let me know when you guys are ready. There was about 1,600 people in here, so I want to give people time to come back. So it said disconnected for you too. Cowboy Hats in the chat. I need another snack. I'm hungry. We're gonna be up here. I didn't go to Target. I should have went to Target. That's where normally I get my snacks. Thank you, FY Nation. Fi Nation. I think that's how you say it. I ain't got no snacks. I ain't got no popcorn, nothing. Thank you, Glam Girl. Peanut butter? Yeah, but then I gotta go cut up carrots. I don't feel like cutting them up. DoorDash. Yeah, right. This late at night? I don't want anything crazy. I brushed the heck out of this. It looks good. Okay, you guys ready? Did you record? Somebody asked me, did I record something? Did you record Chasing Pillows? No, but I'm sure the screen record pages have it up. We'll get it over there. I was watching a little of it, but we'll get over there. You said, no, they tried to shut my girl. I know, Miss Picante. Okay. You have GoPuff? No, you guys, I'm not going to order anything right now. I'll be too distracted. I'm going to just hit play.
That's our next step. He should be in jail. And if everybody is putting his face in the background, social media is a powerful thing to get him arrested. So
Thank
that's
you,
what we should
baby,
be using
baby
social
Bob.
media for right now, to make sure that he is convicted.
You're welcome, Nick. Is it Nikki?
Okay, but so
you're welcome,
the
Nikki.
Individual to whom this
is Bella's court show, so we got to start from the morning, you guys. Thank you, baby Bob.
happened to has to make that first step. So us going off on him, rightfully so.
How do we know what she has done? Like, how do we know? Because I'm sure she's not putting everything out here, because everything she puts out here gets twisted and
absolutely. So
people talk about her like a dog.
Thank you, Sherry.
So I wouldn't put nothing else out here. I wouldn't.
She put it out there and it didn't pan out. That's what it was. She put stuff out there.
Absolutely.
She put it out there and it didn't pan out like she wanted it to.
She said he was going to be arrested, and it didn't happen. She said they was investigating. She said it was a grand trial jury. She said all this stuff, and nothing panned out. So what else can she put out?
It's Corey. Y'all know it's Corey. Thank you, Amber.
The incident happened before January.
December.
Come on now. Now, let me say this. And this is what, Rose, you was performative. You want to unpack stuff for people that just came on the app so they can know how Heartbreaker got to the point where she was, where she did what she did to chef them. That's what you was unpacking. So you went back and opened this book about her being essayed by Black Chicago for people to know why she did what she did to
Hey,
chef.
Sophia.
That's stupid. You opened that window because you wanted to profit from it. Anybody that platform Heartbreaker know what you getting with Heartbreaker. She gonna turn on you like a snake in the end. She gonna let you tell her story. You can't make $1 off of her. It's her story. Let her go over there and unpack her story, how she got to where she was. You wanted to be that person that unpacked that story. You wanted to be the person that tell everybody on TikTok why she double-crossed. Now, when she come at y'all, it's her on y'all because she feel like y'all telling her story and making money off of it. You sat there, you call urgent care after urgent care trying to find out. can you get this test kit done here? You was told no. Oh, well, I heard back in January you can do this X, Y, and Z here. And the people was telling you, nah, but I don't know about policy then. You wanted to prove something right. So she feel like it was a double cross to her. Why is you trying to prove me right, but actually proving me wrong at the same time?
Thank you.
Y'all want to sit here and keep talking about Heartbreaker, and she getting her rocks off with this. This is the problem with y'all. This is messy shit. And Rose, you was messy when you opened it up. You can't admit you wasn't. If you wanted to, you could have drugged Black Chicago and say, this is the man that caused her to act the way she act, and kept dragging him. You didn't have to open up the whole story. No, you did for a
Wait a minute. But that was information that people
I
needed.
think that is interesting.
Good morning,
I
Polka.
think that is interesting that it's being blamed on me when I did not open any book. The book was opened by the
You
contractor.
did. People didn't need to know how she
Sir,
got
please,
to that point.
you don't have to yell. You don't have to yell.
It's Rose and Corey.
It was a conversation. So I'm saying I could not open a book that had been opened by someone else. I did not open a book, reopen a book. The book had been wide the fuck open. It had been a conversation.
Now, did Rose play the original live stream on her live stream with Rose? Good morning, Just a Little. Did she do that? Because I never watched her live stream, but did anybody know if she did it or not? Okay. So, let me say this, right? The reason why this live stream, my live streams, take time is because backstories have to be added, right? You guys are like recap from the beginning. Like you guys like to go back to the dawn of time, and I'm okay with that. By recapping a story, not just, oh, Rose, I give you the backstory. Who is she, right? When I talk about Bella, who is Bella? Where did Bella come from? Where did Heartbreaker come from? Where did I come from, right? When I'm telling you the full-length backstory of where these people originated from, including sometimes their images, right? It's to broaden the audience. Not everybody was there in January when the story was first broke. So by playing that original live stream and breaking down who these characters are, you're broadening the audience. And Corey is absolutely correct when he states you reopened this can of worms that only a small few of us were privy to, and now thousands of people are privy to it. By rehashing it, it was a story that it seemed as though this side of TikTok decided just to leave it on the low. It's just not one of those stories we want to just keep retelling, you know? And if anybody's going to retell it, let Heartbreaker do it. So in Rose's case, she did. You broke it down, which a breakdown that was not needed. It was reopened, and it was kind of like our book of secrets that we just were like, just keep that. We can drag each other, but this is the story we just don't want to open up again.
You feel that way because you are trying to take it off of the fact that a person that you support opened this can of worms. I wanted to understand why the fuck are people acting like Heartbreaker just decided to come attack people for no reason, because that was the narrative that was being spun, that Heartbreaker was just attacking people.
And Rose is correct. She wanted people to understand, why is Heartbreaker doing this? All Rose had to say was, because she was a victim of SA and these people didn't believe her. That's it. It was that simple. That was one sentence. She was a victim of SA, and these people who she is hurling her insults at, right? Heartbreaker to the people, didn't believe her. Why didn't they believe her? You're going to have to go down that rabbit hole yourself. Just know these are the eye of her disdain, right? These are the people that Heartbreaker has her eyes set on. That's all you had to say. Some things are just better left as simple sentences.
For no reason. She was just this evil ass, demonic ass woman who nobody did anything to. And even though people would take accountability for the fact that they fucked her over, y'all would justify those people's behaviors and still point fingers at Heartbreaker. So I wanted to understand why the fuck and how did we get here. The book had never been closed. It was wide open. And
the book was closed. It was. The details of it was, right? What Heartbreaker was doing, again, can be quantified to one sentence as to why she's doing it. But the book of those details were absolutely closed. They were never opened. Rose opened them. Why she opened them? That's philosophical.
Fact, we trying to unpack how the fuck we got here allowed someone.
And that's the thing. That's where the issue lies. We didn't have to do anything. Okay? That's a high horse she's sitting on. We didn't have to unpack nothing. This, I can't do a box. This is entertainment. This is not a therapy session. This is not a kumbaya moment. This is not a go sit inside of a teepee with shamans and take ayahuasca or whatever they call it. This is not that. This is not that. This, I can't do a box for some reason, is entertainment. Nothing had to be unpacked. And we keep having this conversation across the internet like, let's unpack it. No! Let's not. Let's not unpack it. We're not clinical psychologists. We are not clinical psychotherapists. We're not shrinks. We don't stop doing that. That is trauma building. It's not even trauma bonding. It's just, you're just building trauma. You are trauma building. When people come to TikTok, they come for the cussing out, the receipts. Ooh, she sleeping with so-and-so. Ooh, she being messy with her Cash App. That's what they're coming for. We are not here to unpack the psychological analysis of SA. We are not here for that. No one is here for that. And that is very clear from Rosé's apology to Heartbreaker's breakdown to Tea Time's apology to all of that. That is the correcting of us attempting to unpack. No! Okay? No one needs to be the leader of the unpack brigade. We don't want it. We just want mess. We want funny stuff. We want we want hissing. We don't want that rest of that stuff. I didn't sign up for it and I don't want it. Okay? I did not sign up for it. I don't want it. Okay? And it's interesting because we also see that too with Trina. We're going to get to Trina's live streams later on this evening if you're still with us, okay? We're going to get to Trina's live streams later on this evening. But that is what Trina does as well. Let's unpack it. Trina, we are tired of unpacking your trauma. We are tired of unpacking your mental health faculties. We are tired of unpacking your inability to have secure housing. We are tired of it. We are tired. We're tired. Okay? Stop forcing yourself on us. It's starting to feel unconsensual at this point. It's starting to feel I'm not consenting to it. Okay? Stop this whole we're just gonna unpack. What is this we shit? Like my mama was. What is this we who? We don't want it.
A. Simone to come to the front and speak on what the fuck and how she had a lot to play in the situation. We then found out that she the one who sent the goddamn email. If Rosé didn't unpack the shit, we wouldn't have known that A. Simone started most of this fucking shit.
We would have known that because A. Simone is weak. She is. She's a weak link. And she's the weakest link. And she would have crumbled under any set of pressure. Okay? We didn't need the unpacking of Heartbreaker's full story to get A. Simone to squeal like a canary. We didn't need that. She was going to do that anyway. It was just a matter of time. Okay? That is very clear. She was going to squeal or sing like a canary. Okay? We didn't need the unpacking of trauma to get her to fold like a cheap Chinese suit. Okay? Because she was going to fold anyway.
Why y'all keep blaming me for every fucking thing? We wouldn't have known that it was A. Simone behind so much fucking shit. We wouldn't have known.
We wouldn't have
known that Black Chicago went to A. Simone, and because she wanted $300 for...
We would have known that. I want to make that real clear while you listen to the rest of this live stream from Bella's Court today with Rosé. We would have known that because A. Simone was always the weakest link. Always. She was always just ready to tell. What's up, Miss Dimples? She was always ready to tell. It was going to come out eventually. We didn't need to thank you, Madison. We didn't need to traumatized the internet with that.
Washer and fucking dryer. She defended an SA'er. Made an entire fucking email and sent it to Tea Time, who read that bitch out loud.
She cut me off.
Don't blame me for shit. I'm not capping behind shit. This happened in my life. Because
I know.
blame somebody for some shit. No. Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself.
Finish, please, son. Court, let her finish.
Because y'all sit around here. Y'all try to justify people's behaviors. One thing Rose ain't got to do.
We're listening to Bella's Court. This is Rose speaking with Corey in regards to the Heartbreaker situation.
I ain't got to lie for myself, and nobody got to lie for me. People seen it in 4K that A. Simone came over there and sent me every single screenshot and every single message that she sent to Tea Time. Right after that live, Tea Time went live and tried to show the same goddamn text messages and emails. I had already got to it because A. Simone told me. She never told anybody that it was A. Simone that sent it to her. A. Simone came to the front. A. Simone then said, this man acknowledged and admitted to me that he had did certain acts towards her. If I did not say what I said, if I did not unpack that shit and say I'm going to do the origin story of what the fuck happened to Heartbreaker, A. Simone wouldn't have came forward.
That's not true. That's actually, it's not even close to true. If you watch the behaviors of A. Simone across this app in the coming days of Heartbreaker doing her doomsday, you could have analyzed she was getting ready to buckle. You could see that she was already, it didn't take much to just get her to talk. It did not, and I just want to make this really clear because I feel as though in this statement that Rose was making, she felt it to be like true to herself. It's not true. It is empirically false. It is empirically false. It is a falsehood to believe that she was the arbiter of truth that day. And the way that she's spinning it is, to me, I find it a little concerning because it's very much giving Superman complex. You create an issue and then you in turn fix it. If you go through all the comic books of Superman, tons of philosophers put it together like they call it the Superman complex. So most of the problems Superman is fixing, he created. If you look through every single comic book, every single film ever written about Superman, every problem he had, he made. He did it himself. And so it's called the Superman complex. You create the issue, but you in turn fix it. So she created the issue, and because something was birthed out of it, right? A. Simone cracking like a egg in a baby's hand, because she cracks so easily, she thinks Rose seems to be that word capitulating, right? Like she's flipping it around, right? Like something bad happened, but something good also. If you look at the patterns of A. Simone across the app in those coming days, she was already getting ready to blab. It just so happened, right? Which is just the luck of the draw. It was very random, okay? Just the luck of the draw. It happened on your platform, but it could have happened here. Well, I got A. Simone blocked because she can go fuck herself. But it could have happened here. It could have happened anywhere. It could have happened on her own platform. It could have happened anywhere. None of the events that Rose is describing are positive at all. None of them are at all. Oh, who is... Not y'all trying to report my live. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. And I'm gonna put my my other account in the chat in case anything happens. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna reply back to you, Baby Bob. Follow this page. Oh, cause somebody's hot tonight. Somebody hot tonight. I must be hitting some nerves tonight. This is my other page. One word, Nosy Bystanders TV. Okay, you got to add the TV. It only has 9,000 followers on it, but that's where I'm going to be live if something happens here. I know for a fact I'm hitting a nerve because I do it. I do this very well. I do these breakdowns very well. So I know I'm hitting a couple nerves tonight. Okay, I know I'm hitting a couple of nerves tonight. So I'm gonna let y'all tap the screen, share live. get us to 150K and close out our live goal, please. And thank you. And then we will begin. Okay. But make sure you, in case anything happens, take a screenshot and follow Nosy Bystanders TV. Thank you, baby pop. Okay. 1 second. When we get to 150K, when we get to 20 or 30 shares, and when our live goal is complete, we will continue. Okay. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. We're almost there. Then I can get rid of some of these spots. He said, Nosy, I'm blocked over there. Are you? Let me unblock you. How are you blocked over there? But you know what? We never know. I don't use that page hardly ever. Okay. What's your page? Thank you, Auntie Bone Collector. It's M-A, let me get your name right. M-A-M-A-N-E-E. 17. You're not blocked. You're not. As a matter of fact, I follow you. So yeah, no, you're not blocked. And I just followed you. So you'll know what page it is, okay? It's this page. You could tell I'm using this page. This is my old logo. Oh my gosh. I never use this page. It's this one. Nosy Bystanders TV. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Sophia. I appreciate that. We're almost there, you guys. We're almost there. Because whoever this person is, you just followed it. Thank you, you guys. Hold on. Okay. Okay, good. I'll give you guys time. Just followed it. Okay, you followed it. Okay, good. I see you guys. I see you all. I see the follows come in. Good. Just in case anything bad happens. And for the people who are at work who can't follow, gosh. Show it again. Oh, I'm not going to show it again, but I'll pin it. Pin it again. Okay, hold on. Let me reply back, and then we're going to get started. No E, you guys. Because I know a lot of people spell nosy N-O-S-E-Y. It's not. It's N-O-S-Y. But I'm going to pin it, okay? Oops. Okay, we could begin. Okay, let me set another live goal, and we could just work through that, okay? So, let's get back to Rose.
Y'all don't want to acknowledge that, though. We wouldn't have known that Asimone was behind so much shit. That's why Asimone was getting so much motherfucking smoke. Because all this shit stemmed from Asimone deciding to send that goddamn email and that DM to T-Time. And T-Time acknowledged that she shouldn't have read that shit out loud. But why the fuck do y'all don't have that energy for goddamn Asimone? Who really started this shit?
Can I finish?
I don't have no problem with Asimone. Hold on. I don't have no problem with Asimone. Let me be clear. I don't have no beef with nobody. But y'all redirecting the energy to the wrong motherfuckers.
That page, Nosy Bystanders TV, only has 9,700 followers. So I only have 3 pages. One has 570,000. One has 530,000. Another one has 9,000. So it's only 3. So